Do you wish to know why I'm here or not?
Oh, I trust I've put that together as well.
He shuts the sailing journal with a loud snap.
You are here because your Royal Highness became upset with her parents and decided to run away from home.
Fine. Good enough. Tell me you will continue keeping my heritage to yourself, and I will be out of your hair.
Out of my hair.
Dominic throws the journal atop a pile of others and wheels around to face me squarely.
I am the first officer of this naval ship. You were firmly in my hair from the moment you stepped onto my deck, and will be until the moment you leave.
Fair enough. But my question still stands. I wait.
Dominic snorts. You need not worry about me destroying your cover story, princess. You will cry foul yourself at about the second time a boatswain's mate lays a rope's end across your shoulders. Do you know how much that hurts? Do you know what it feels like to hold on a rope in the midst of a storm?
Oh, for stars' sake. I little expect someone outside Ashing's Armada, or palace, to know the details of my training and occupation, but to presume that I've spent my life pampered in silk, as his tone plainly implies he does, is downright insulting. Maybe that is the way of female nobility in Feliel, where Dominic is from, but that excuses nothing. Gripping my hands behind my back, I meet his cobalt eyes stare for stare. I've an idea of what it feels like to face a loaded gun, I say dryly. I expect the experience might somewhat translate. He has the decency to flinch, but the reprieve is short-lived.
My problem with you, Niall, is that when you're done playing sailor and decide you want to go home, you are going to cause this whole ship to abandon her mission to ferry you back.
That won't happen.
Of course it will.
Dominic braces his powerful forearms against the edge of his writing desk and leans toward me.
I'll keep your secrets, but I'll also ensure you are never tempted to repeat this farce again, on my ship or any other.
Anger pulses through me. Your ship is the bloody definition of dysfunctional laziness, and it's me you peg as your problem? I grip my hands behind my back. I had come to Dominic's cabin to ensure the secrecy of my identity, not rekindle a friendship that never existed to begin with. I held his gaze. May I have your word on that, Dominic? That you will do nothing to compromise my identity? And that in 2 years' time, I can leave with a letter of service, like any other enlistee?
His gaze flashes. If you last that long, and while you are here, you will address me as Commander Dana, or Sir.
Aye, sir. I touch my forehead. As I do, my vision blurs. The dizziness is worse than it had been on deck, and I turn quickly to hide my face from Dominic's eyes. As the spell ebbs, I focus on the bulkhead where Dominic's slate lists the location of friendly fleets. Without asking permission, I pick up a chalk and correct his work before walking from his cabin. Fortunately, the gun room is empty. I imagine I feel a bit of an air current again and shake myself. The sensation gets worse. My head pulses in pain, as if in vengeance for being ignored in Dominic's cabin. I stagger, catching myself on the table's edge. A breeze touches my cheek again, which is impossible down here. I gasp, the pressure in my head redoubling. The deck tilts and disappears from under me. I hear a thud inside my own skull and realize I have fallen. The pressure is so great now that I know something has to give. And something does. Air rushes at me, filling my mouth and nose until I choke on the flow, and my fear turns to terror. That something that gave moments ago was magic, awakening in my blood. And the reason for the wind in the gun room is me. I am air calling.